Congress is known as a rough and tumble place where these days not much gets done. But there's one office on Capitol Hill that's all about bringing people together. Here's our Power Player of the Week.
It's instinct. You feel it. You feel for people. It's a little like politics.
Charles Schumer isn't talking about passing legislation. He's talking about his skill as a matchmaker. In 3 decades in Congress, there have been 13, what he likes to call Schumer marriages.
The positive spin on why there are all these Schumer marriages is we're the closest knit staff on the Hill. Of course, there's a negative spin, which is he makes them work so hard they don't have time to meet anybody else. We have a bunch of dinners.
Yes.
Sometimes Schumer picks up on an office romance that's already blossomed. But he's not above setting things in motion. Some of these people say you do more than get a little involved. They say you cajole, that you pester, you nag.
Not pester. Cajole, yes. Pester, no.
Okay.
Brett and Nicole DeResta met on Schumer's first campaign for the Senate in 1998.
He was very happy, and I think at that moment immediately took ownership of it.
I care about them. My staff is sort of like my second family.
But that's not the end of it, because as soon as a Schumer couple gets married...
Did I say anything new?
Meaning?
Any new offspring on the way?
No.
One of them took 11 years. 11 years they finally had a kid just last year. Bravo.
There you go.
Thank you.
Scott and Marla Sroka married in 2012.
Once you get married, then when you see him every time, it's, when's there going to be a Schumer baby?
When we had our kids, he was like the first call or the second call in the hospital.
There are 14 Schumer babies, which the senator says is proof positive Congress is not completely dysfunctional.
People hear about Capitol Hill and it's a mess and everyone's yelling and fighting. Well, people are falling in love and establishing families.
Not surprisingly, the senator's reputation has spread across Capitol Hill.
Schumer marriages are sort of known. I have gotten mothers particularly who have a son or daughter who's single saying, could you hire him? Maybe something good will happen.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Schumer says matchmaking is not a criterion for who he hires, but he admits there are couples in his office he's working on right now.
2 that I didn't know I found out in the last few months.
And are you starting to cajole?
I think people know that I care about them and I want them to be happy.
And if that's not enough of an endorsement, how about this?
You never know. You could meet your future husband like I did working for Senator Schumer.
One of Schumer's daughters got married earlier this year. While the senator doesn't take credit for that one, she did meet her husband working together at the White House.